Hi, my name is Michael Goff, and for my submission to the 12th annual Financial Literacy Scholarship Competition hosted by the Harrisburg University of Science and Technology, I've decided to tell a story about two young individuals, both newly employed, who decided to compete to see who could save more money over an extended period of time. This is the story of Alex and Sammy. Both Alex and Sammy are recent high school graduates, graduating from Middleton High School with excellent grades. Alex and Sammy decided that they would be pursuing careers in areas that they have a passion for. Alex has decided to become a real estate agent, while Sammy has decided to become a personal trainer. Both Alex and Sammy are making an identical salary of $60,000 per year. As a friendly competition, the two competed to see who could have the most money saved after 10 years working. Considering that both Alex and Sammy were making an exact salary of $60,000 per year, the person who was able to use financial literacy tools and spend and save wisely the best using their financial tools would likely have the most money saved at the end of the 10-year period and win the competition. Clearly, both Alex and Sammy were going to need to utilize their tools that they have learned through financial literacy in order to win the competition. During the 10-year period, Sammy made a number of key financial decisions. The first was that Sammy was going to try to save whenever possible. As a result, at the end of the week or month, when Sammy realized that she had money left over from her salary that she had not spent, she would save that money. Unfortunately, Sammy would occasionally delay credit payments for things that might have gotten in the way. Sammy also decided to save on insurance, which at the surface may seem like a good financial decision, but can actually hurt you in the long run when freak accidents or incidents get in the way. Additionally, Sammy would occasionally splurge on expensive items like clothes or cars that would disrupt her weekly, monthly, or even annual budget. Finally, Sammy would decide to save or invest only what is left over instead of setting aside a large sum of money each year that would be saved immediately. Alex, on the other hand, had a consistent and clear demonstrated plan. Alex's plan had 5 key steps. The first was to maintain a budget. By maintaining a budget, Alex was able to understand where all of the money that he is getting each year is going to and what he will be spending it on. Knowing what Alex was spending his money on gave him a much better chance of being able to limit splurging and to better make use of his money. Additionally, Alex created a savings account. This savings account would be deposited into consistently, and Alex understood that any money that he was not spending on necessities or something that he needed at that moment would be best served in his savings account where it could build for the future. Additionally, Alex decided to invest in the stock market. Alex knew that the stock market is one of the best tools that a young individual can use to develop financial strength. Alex also maintained a strong credit score, something that he was able to do by making consistent payments. Finally, Alex was able to obtain quality insurance coverage, which was very useful when a injury or a car accident or something along those lines were to occur. Alex would not have his budget broken. Throughout the friendly competition, Alex developed and maintained a consistent and plan that allowed for optimal financial freedom for his future. At the end of the 10 years, Alex was able to gather much more savings in his account than Sammy was. This is because of Alex's decision to use a plan to regulate all financial decisions resulted in success, saving more money over a long period of time. Even while Sammy was attempting to save a portion of her salary or income each year, not knowing exactly how much to save or having a strict routine hurt Sammy in the long run. In the end, Alex's victory demonstrated that maintaining a clear schedule and having a budget is one of the key principles of financial literacy. Alex and Sammy's friendship competition shows that even if you're trying to save, you still may not be getting the most out of your money. Making a long-term plan on how to spend and save is the best way to ensure a successful financial future. With Alex and Sammy's story in the past, I would like to provide you some tips for success that can lead you to have success financially, just like Alex. The first is to stay organized. Alex's clear plan allowed him to know exactly when and where he would be spending his money and what it would be on. Doing this allowed Alex to have a better understanding of not only his income, but also what he was spending this income on. Additionally, Alex's tool of keeping a budget could be used for anyone. Knowing what you are going to be spending your money on before you spend it allows you to reflect on the decisions that you will be making in the future instead of making impulse decisions. Alex's decision to maintain a high credit score was also crucial, allowing him to get better positioning for future investments. Finally, Alex's decision to invest in the stock market is one that can be mirrored by many of us. Investing in the stock market is an excellent way to prepare for your financial future. All in all, if someone is to deploy much of the tools that Alex did throughout the financial process, you are much more likely to have success in the financial world. Using all of the tools that Alex used and avoiding Sammy's mistakes can allow you to understand financial literacy in a much higher level. Thank you.